Hello to all students. Today we are discussing some specific terminology of genetics. Yesterday all of you study some specific terminology like gene or factor. Today's specific terminology is alleles. It means I start first specific terminology of genetics is allele. Before our previous video we studied gene and factors. So today's genetic terminology is allele. Students, allele it means alternative form of a gene which control gene, it means a specific DNA segment control any one character is called allele. Once again, or allomorph. Once again, alternative forms of gene, it means a specific DNA segment which control any one character or one trait is called allele or allelomorph. For example, height of plant, this is a character of plant. First is T, it means capital T. Second is small t, it means tallness, it means dwarfism. So they are alternative forms of gene. This gene represent to tallness, this gene represent to dwarfism, it means alternative form of gene. Next terminology is homozygous, it means equal, it means iso, it means zygote. Students, remember zygote found in diploid forms, so zygous to represent diploid forms, it means equal. When both alleles of gene are similar, the condition is known as homozygous. Once again, when both alleles it means alternative form of gene are similar, the both is known as homozygous. For example, this is homozygous condition, this is homozygous condition, this is homozygous condition. This is homozygous students. Students remember Mendel's represent two dominant character in capital letter and to represent small letter in recessive trait. So this is dominant homozygous, this is recessive homozygous, this is capital letter, it means dominant homozygous, and this is recessive homozygous. Third, just opposite homozygous is heterozygous, it means difference, it means different, it means diploid forms. So when both alleles of gene are similar, homozygous. If dissimilar is called heterozygous. When both alleles, students remember allele is a specific term in genetics, of gene are dissimilar, the condition is known as heterozygous. Once again, only single difference in homozygous and heterozygous. Both genes are similar, but both genes are dissimilar. It means different. When both alleles of gene are dissimilar, the condition is known heterozygous. For example, this is dominant, this is recessive, this is dominant, this is recessive. Next specific terminology of genetics is phenotype. It means morphology. Phenotype means external appearance of an individual is called phenotype. Once again, external appearance, it means morphology of an individual is called phenotype. For example, this is dominant, this is dominant, both genes are similar, so it is called homozygous, but both are dominant, so it is called dominant homozygous. Second is dominant recessive, so it is called heterozygous. Next is genotype. It means genetical appearance of an individual is called genotype. It means anatomy. Genetic appearance or genetic constitution of an individual, it means single, is called genotype. For example, first, second, this is dominant gene, dominant and recessive. Impure or heterozygous, pure or homozygous. Once again, phenotype it means axonal appearance, genotype it means genetic appearance. Next is dominant character. Mendel's represent to dominant character in capital letter and recessive character to represent in a small letter. According to Mendel, if the character which express in F1 generation is called dominant character, the character which express itself in F1 generation, it means first filial generation, is called dominant character or dominant trait. Once again, the character which express itself in F1 generation, it means first F, it means filial generation, is called dominant character. Next, just opposite, recessive characters. देखो once again, the character which express itself in F1 generation, just opposite, the character which express does not, the character does not express in F1 generation is called recessive. If express in F1 generation is called dominant. If does not express in F1 generation, it means recessive character. The character which does not express itself in F1 generation is called recessive character or recessive trait. Next specific terminology is monohybrid cross, dihybrid cross, trihybrid cross. Next, monohybrid cross. Students, remember, mono it means single, it means one. Hybrid it means more than two or more varieties. Mixer is called hybrid. It means single, it means one, it means mixer to more than two varieties. Mixer of more than two trait. But in monohybrid, single trait. Such type of cross in which single it means one. Contrasting character or trait or features is considered is called monohybrid cross. Once again, it means single, it means one, it means mixture of more than two trait, but or hybrid means cross. Once again, mono it means single, hybrid it means cross. So single, cross. Next is hybrid cross. Students, remember, it means two, it means cross. Once again, it means two, it means cross. It means in this cross two contrasting character is considered is called dihybrid cross. Such type of cross in which two contrasting character, it means trait, are considered is called dihybrid cross. Once again, it means two, it means cross. Next is hybrid cross. It means three, it means more than two trait or more than a mixture of two trait. So such type of cross in which three contrasting, it means opposite character or traits, traits are considered is called hybrid cross. Once again, students, in monohybrid single contrasting, dihybrid two contrasting characters, trihybrid it means three contrasting characters. Mono it means single, di it means two, tri it means three. Next, specific terminology is polyhybrid cross. Next is polyhybrid cross. Students, remember, poly it means many, it means many contrasting character are considered. So such type of cross in which many contrasting character or traits are considered is called polyhybrid cross. So many contrasting character are considered. Next is backcross. Next is backcross. It means mixer. Students, such type of cross in which F1 generation is crossed with any one of two parent called as backcross. Once again, students, first is F1 generation, second any one of two parent, it is first parent, it is second parent, cross to F1 generation, F1 generation, F1 generation. This cross is called backcross. Once again, it is first parent and this parent is dominant homozygous crossed with F1 generation. Second parent is recessive homozygous crossed with F1 generation is called backcross. It means first, it means filial. Next is test cross. Such type of a cross in which F1 generation, it means first filial generation, is crossed with recessive parent only is called test cross, called as test cross. Students, this is dominant homozygous parent, this is recessive homozygous parent. In this cross, recessive parent, this is recessive homozygous parent, it means equal, it means diploid, this is diploid and equal. According to Mendel's to show recessive trait or character in small letter, so it is recessive homozygous parent crossed with F1 generation. This cross is called test cross. Once again, backcross, if any one of two parent like dominant homozygous crossed with F1 generation and recessive homozygous crossed with F1 generation is called backcross. Second, test cross. In this type cross, F1 generation crossed single recessive parent only. This is a recessive homozygous parent crossed to F1 generation. This cross is called test cross. So students, There are some specific genetic terminology. Next day start next another topic in this chapter, law of dominance. Thanks. Have a nice day.